Hey guys, Brixenta here, and I thought I would ask my fans a few questions to let you know what our little community is all about, to let you see what my brand is about, and to see their points of views to give you guys a voice. And here is what you had to say. The first question is, what keeps you coming back to my broadcasts and my social media?
Well, I'm not one to lie in these situations or in any situation, and I haven't actually seen. I don't think I've seen any of your broadcasts, so I couldn't answer that one. But with regards to social media, the reason that I come back to your social media and continue to follow you and on Instagram as well is because you're very well. First of all, you're a musician like myself, so I've got all the time in the world for other musicians, and because you're very interactive with your followers, etc. And on Twitter, that's a bit of a commodity, I think, with all the bots and accounts which just seem to post things, but they don't seem to actually. One of the things I do now is when I follow people back, is I actually look in their tweets and replies and see if they're actually interacting with other people. If they haven't interacted at all or for a long time, then I don't bother following them back.
Easy. There's always something positive that I take away from it.
First, I don't know how anyone could stay away. She's so bubbly and fun, and she has so much love for everyone. And it's hard to stay away from that.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Dean, and one thing that I just want to say is Brixenta is an amazing person, and she inspires me every single day since the day that I met her. I got on YouNow thinking that it was just, a dumb app, and it wasn't really going to do anything, and it wasn't going to be that fun, but boy was I wrong. There are some amazing people on that, and the person that has kept me going, the person that has helped me love singing the way that I do and helped me realize, there's gonna be some really bad days, but at the end of it, it's gonna be amazing, is Brixenta. Like, she's amazing. She really is. And I go back knowing that the environment that she has is completely safe. It's a beautiful thing. Her fans are very supportive of not only her, but everyone. When you go on guesting, everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, or you're handsome, or this is so cute, and they'll just compliment you, and they'll just make you feel good about yourself. And that is one thing that I absolutely love about YouNow overall, not just Brixenta, but I love her, and I hope her all the best with her single that's coming out. Yes, go get it, please do. I'm like, even if it's like $50, I will pay for it, because that's how much she means to me. So I love you, and I hope all your dreams in life come true.
Why do I keep watching the podcasts? Because you're real. That is why. You talk about real world issues, something that people have inside. The fears, their anxiety, their thoughts of mistrust, and issues that they carry into new relationships. That's the reason why I watch, because you talk about it and you talk to the person deep inside. It's like, look, I know what you've been through. I get it. Let's get through this together. That's why I watch. And it's heartwarming to know that someone is out there for people that have deep pain.
I feel like I keep going back to it, like, especially her YouNow broadcasts, because they're so funny, and you get to know a lot of new people. Like, I've started speaking to a few people that I didn't even really know. So it's the best thing about YouNow is that you get to meet new people, and you make new friends. For for example, Brixenta, I never even knew you before YouNow, and now I speak to you you're one of my best friends. And yeah, you're really lovely. And your social media, I've only really been on your Instagram and your YouTube, and the YouTube video that you posted would have been yesterday. It was really, really good, and it was really inspiring, and yeah, it just tells you to not listen to what other people say about you, and just, you know, be yourself. And that's what I really find like inspiring about her social media.
The vibes that I'm getting from the broadcasts are amazing. It uplifts my spirit, so I come back. I always come back to her stream. So yeah, and not to mention that she's talented, so it is always amazing to come back
You
to her
see, the
stream.
thing about myself and my fans is I've always wanted something where people could feel safe, could feel free to just be themselves, that it didn't matter what anybody else thought, they were just free to be themselves. And that is the community that you will find when you follow any of my social media, when you come to this YouTube channel, when you decided to subscribe, or when you come to any of my broadcasts. The next question is, what have you been encouraged by or overcome since following
Every
me?
day, she just brightens up the day. She knows just what to say to start your day off the right way, and the way that you start your day off is really important because it just sets the mood for the whole 24 hours. And she just knows how to set it up the right way. I get to see all of her encouraging posts. I get a notification every time, and I just love, most of the time, it's usually exactly something that I needed to hear. She just has this aura about her that she lifts people up, and it's that in itself is inspiring.
I don't really. All of the challenges I've had in my life, I've already overcome them all. So I haven't actually had to overcome anything. I mean, when I was cripplingly shy as a kid, and I chose drama as one of my subjects when I was 14, and that was to try and overcome the shyness, because I quite liked. We had to do it between the ages of 13 and 14, so I chose it. Well, I didn't have the choice. It was forced upon me, but I quite enjoyed it. So I carried on doing it. I chose to carry on doing it to try and tackle my shyness and stuff. And it worked. And as the years progressed, it led to me doing bits of acting and music and stuff. And so one of my phobias was singing in front of people. I conquered that one. And then it latterly... live broadcasting and doing music that way. I have been able to
take a long, hard, and honest look at myself and come to terms with certain aspects of my life.
Probably just like how she doesn't really care about what people say about her. She just kind of lives her life how she wants to. And have I been able to overcome? Probably my self-confidence. I don't have a lot of self-confidence. Like, people say to me, oh yeah, like you seem like you're a really confident person, and in all honesty, I'm actually not. I'm like I have really low self-confidence, and yeah, I don't really think I'm a confident person. I maybe try and act it to just like so people don't think that I am, but yeah, I'm not a very confident person. So that's probably the one thing that I've maybe started to overcome since following her, just because she, you know, acts like she doesn't care and everything like that. So, well, not like doesn't care, but like doesn't care about like what people say.
I'm ex-military, and I've always wanted to have my own survival school. I had a page for a while that I was just giving out information just every now and again, but I haven't touched that page in damn near 2 years. It's one of my passions, survival training, so I think I'm gonna start doing that again. And
You see, the name Brixenta means victory, and that is because I not only want victory for myself, but I want victory for you guys as well. So when you follow me, expect some breakthrough. Each and every one of you has value to add and has a voice. So the next question I asked, what is an inspirational quote that you have
My
for us?
inspirational quote is one that the actress Lana Parrilla said, and it's "You are where you need to be, just take a deep breath." And I think that's really, really lovely, and very like relatable, because like you are where you need to be, like where you are in your life, that's where you need to be. Just take a deep breath through it, and yeah, I think that's kind of what it means. And I love it so much that I got it tattooed on my arm, and I just got like a little feather underneath it, because she has a feather on her arm as well, so I thought like the feather goes really, really nice with it. So yeah, I love it that much, I got it tattooed on my arm. So,
I remember a quote when I was 18, and I was still a little bit lacking in confidence, and there was this, I went to this all boys school, and there was a thing run by Prince Charles on behalf of the Prince's Trust, which he set up, where they wanted one person from the school I was at to go to this intensive drama workshop elsewhere in the country, and it was going to go on for a week, and you get like intensive acting classes and all that. And I wanted to go, but I didn't have the confidence to go somewhere completely on my own, you know, not knowing anybody. And it was basically between me and this other guy, from my school, as to who was going to go. And I also didn't want to tread on his toes, because I thought he was the guy that was involved in all the acting stuff, confident guy. And so I sort of I mulled it over, and I didn't sort of make a decision. He didn't make this decision. And he come out one time, I was sat outside the school gates, and he said to me, Stu, he said, if you want to go on that drama workshop, do it, man. He said, because I've got, he said, you've done all the written work and all this. He said, I've just bummed about, I haven't done, he didn't do his homework properly. He just did all the acting and stuff, but not the written work. And I said, yeah, I know, but, you know, I don't know anybody, and I don't think I'm going to be confident enough to do it. And he just said to me, I remember he said, don't let your fears get in the way of your dreams. And that's always stuck with me, and it prompted me to make the decision. I did go on that drama workshop, and I did so largely because of what he said. And I just thought, yeah, I can't keep shying away from, you know, things that I'm scared of. So yeah, don't let your fears get in the way of your dreams. If you've got a dream, life is far, far too short. As I get older, as we all get older, we see more and more people that we know and love die because they're older too. And you start realising that life is far too short to be passing up opportunities and stuff. You know, there's people in some countries that will never get the opportunities that people like myself get on a fairly regular basis. So sometimes I think to turn these down is kind of insulting to the people in the world that don't have those opportunities.
I'm probably not the best person to give advice, to be honest. Probably something along the lines of, you can't let what other people think of you get in the way of doing things that you love.
It is not emotion that is ever wrong, but how we express it.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of interviewing my fans, because my fans are freaking amazing. And stay tuned for part 2 coming up. I love you guys so much, and as always, dream big.